Hey, hello. Let's get started. Yeah, it's a little bit different today. I don't have slides because I just want to keep it more casual. It's easier for me as well to, prepare all these episodes. And also today, I'm just like exploring with you all because Click, I have used it like a year ago or something like that, but I want to familiarize myself again with it because it may be helpful, in the development of the Python client. So I would just want to do this together today as an exercise. So let me zoom in a little bit if I could, so I could at least show you. So this is a very simple documentation site that you could see. So I would, zoom in a little bit more so you can see the words. I hope you can see it all right. So yeah, Click is a Python package that lets you create a command line interface. So this is all it is about. Because you can run a Python script easily. You can type Python -m and then you can just run a Python script. But the problem with that is that it's well you it's more complicated if you want to take in an argument and things like that. So to create a beautiful command line interface with Python, Click is there to help. So yes, I've used it before. Actually, this is quite nice. You can create something. I can show you a little bit here. I think they have like option here that would take in an option. So you could actually take the user's command options there to execute different things. So this is just an example here. Yeah, so this is quite nice. So I'm thinking like what we would do today, we could maybe like run through some of their tutorial, or we just build a simple tool just to remind myself and maybe yourself as well that how it works. I can showcase how it works and all this stuff. So you can see that all of this stuff actually is built with just like a decorators. So it seems like very neat. It actually reminds me of the Discord .py when you build the bot. Actually, it's very similar. So if you want to build some command for your bot, it's actually similar operation here. So let's how about like let's to get started. We could actually try we could actually try running this, okay? So just to make sure everything works. So what I'm going to do is that I have the Jupyter Notebook. I use it because I won't be like forgetting to switch between different windows because it's all in the browser, so that's good. So what I'm going to do is I got open terminal in here in Jupyter Notebook. I hope you can see it all right. Yeah, and also the layout is much better as well. So what I'm going to do is to pip install, click. So this is brand new. I haven't done it before. So let's double check whether the installation is correct because I always double check because maybe pip release to see if there is. So yep, -u is just update. I've never installed before, so it should be fine. Yeah, always double check the command so you don't install the wrong thing or even worse malwares. Okay, so and right, so, oh, I already have it. Maybe some other like library that I'm using is already have Click. So it's a very common, very popular package as well. So I already have it, which is good. So what I can do is I could go back to the documentation. I could try running this example here. Okay, so I just gotta copy everything here, and I am going to. So here I can create a new text file. So this one would be uh, testing.py. So let's see if that works. So let's paste it here, and you can see that so when we use it, it should be just like hello and then name and things like that. So let's see how it works. So save it, and yeah, I don't know whether it would just like hello name like this maybe. Oh, it's not found. So something's wrong. Maybe I have to run it first. So let's see what it says. So yeah, okay, I have to run the script first, and then it would just So okay, let's do that. So I can Python. I call it testing.py. Okay, so this is actually like a prompt that you could talk to it. So my name is Chuck. So what's going on here? Okay, so this is an interactive command here. So what it does is that it will prompt back, hello. What is it name click? And if you're using your keyboard in the terminal, yeah, I think that may be a joke actually. Like it's called click, but it's a command line interface. So that's a very good question. I think like if you have like met the creator, then you can you can ask why and how and you know. So this example that they have here at the beginning, yeah, I think it's a joke. Like just name it click when you don't have to click anything. Yeah, maybe it's like command line interface and then CK. I don't know what's that like. So I think it's using the CLI here, but I don't know what CK mean. Maybe creation kit, maybe command line interface creation kit. Maybe I'm just dreaming. So anyway, so yeah, you can see that we have created a command that is hello, and then it would just like when you run, it would just execute hello, and it would give the options. So what it does, it will echo, so it would prompt the name here. I think it's but where is the question sitting though? I have a question here. So yeah, so when you type that, when you execute it, it asks your name. So yeah, so this is prompt. So I think it's triggered this option here as a prompt, and then you would just put in name. It becomes the option name here, so it become name here, and then it will echo back. So this is how it works. So is there any like other better example here? Yeah, so you can see why you're using click here as well. So there's a lot of reason why using click. I'm already convinced, so I don't have to read all this. But if you're interested in using click, and if you're not so sure yet, you can read all this stuff. I am not going to do that. And auto correction. Oh, this is a good question actually. Why not auto correct? Because okay, so it doesn't do auto correction, but yeah. Anyway, I think I'm quite happy with what it does, so I don't have to read all this. Um, Another thing is that, okay, so there is quick start tutorial here. So virtual env, I'm already using it, so that's not a problem. And then screencast, file input, output, all this stuff, create a command. So here, this is how you create a command. So, and then, yeah, so when you run it would just like run this hello world command here. Yeah, so this is very simple, but so it's just echoing. So you can have a group command as well. So adding parameters here, you can see that it's adding some parameters. So switching to setup tools. Okay, so all this stuff is actually like when you run the script, and there's actually a command line interface that you could talk to the user. The user can prompt in back like some commands that you could do something with. So yeah, so this is quite cool. And you can say hello and all this stuff. Let's think about what we could do. Do you have any ideas what like we could do with it? And maybe we can have a play. I think what I want to do is that um, let's think about something to do here. Basic concept, creating a command. Yeah, I think I have missing out something because like before I think I've used click to run some script that actually do like some nesting command. Yeah, so it kind of helped me to run some script on the database. If you want to generate a boilerplate code, yeah, it is. So yeah, so if you want to, I think yeah, that's most of the time where I see it get used. That like when you, for example, if you use like using Docker, and then when you are like starting, you type init, and it would just like run this script, and then they were just like asking what's the name of the project, and then all the other settings, and it would generate a whole thing for you, because Python can actually talk to yeah, Python can talk to your you can create a file and this thing. So this is good. So maybe we could do that. Hello, hello there. Yeah. So in, in thing. So yeah, your name is look like some initials for me. Sorry about that. So yeah. So maybe we could do that. We could actually try if we run this script. So maybe I will create another script. Okay, so I don't know what happened. My internet just got crazy and I got disconnected for a while. I don't know whether that's okay. I'm back. Okay, I'm back. And sorry, like my internet just decided to disconnect me for a little bit. I don't know why. And it choose the time that I'm streaming. It's very rare and it like tends to choose the right time to ruin my life. Anyway, so yeah, like okay, so what were we doing? Yeah, we want to create a create a file. Oh my god, the frame rate is dropping very badly as well. I have no idea. Oh my god. Okay, so let's hope this fine from now on. I hope the frame rate doesn't drop anymore. I think maybe there's some work going on with my internet. I don't know. Like they never tell you. And so yeah. So let's create a file that actually create a file for you. It's like starting a new project is in need. So let's start with a file. So let's see what we did. So we have to have a command, an option, and all this stuff. So we gotta just maybe modify the script. It's easier, I think. So what I gotta do, this would be create file maybe, and then here I would do a create file, and yeah, I'll just delete this for now. And in here maybe what I want is to have a file name. That we want to create a file, and then maybe what we want is your name, so name, author name, maybe. So, and then what we could do is that we could either use OS to create this file, or we could just use write. So I could have, sorry, I kind of like, it just slipped through my mind. Write a file, yeah. That you could write to a file, yeah, file open stuff. I think I talked about it 2 weeks ago and I'm already forgetting about it. So yeah, I could open a file and I could write it and close it. So yeah, so let's do that. And then, so maybe what I could do is so this will be file name. Maybe I would plus dot text, so like that. And then not pending because I am writing a new file, so I just use the default. I think that's fine. Right. Okay, so maybe I will write file created by, and I will put the author name there. I will use the F string because I love it. And then here, right, like this, and then /n, and then maybe I would put another thing there, just like a separator thingy. Okay, oops. Yeah, didn't mean to put the equal sign there, but anyway. You can actually create an empty file like this, because like I remember, like if you use some framework like Jekyll or things, like you always have the same header, right? So you could actually automatically create all these headers by this, and then yeah, so people can just like start maybe quicker. But yeah, let's try if this works first. Okay, so oh, I haven't set these things, right? So maybe I have to have file name. So this one, our prompt. Um, so prompt would be name of the file, and then the name of the file you want to create. This one, your name, yes. set your name as author name. Okay, so let's save and try to run it. So let's do Python init and oops. Oh, .py, sorry. Yes. Name of the file, it could be like hello world. Name check. Oops. Oh, I forgot to set the. Yeah, this one is wrong. Sorry about that. Let's try it again. And then, yep. So, name of the file. I hope you can still see it. There's so many errors there. That's like a bit crazy. Maybe, okay. Let me, you know, cancel that first. And then clear. Right. Okay. Name of the file. So hello. Actually, I can also check the file name whether like there's some spaces and all these things in there. And my name. So, oops. Oh, it didn't create a file for me. I thought it would. Oh, or maybe I have to use the W here. So, okay, my bad. My bad. Again, okay, 3 times the charm. We would make it work eventually. So again, clear, and then run it again. So hello world. I'm so good at typing now because I've tried again and again. Okay, so now it does the thing. So let's have a look. I have hello world.txt, and it's file created by check. So E at the end of create. Oh, you can't see what I'm typing. Sorry about that. Okay, so maybe I could make it bigger for you. Yeah. Oh, maybe it's is it anything hiding or? Okay, I can make it bigger. So hope this is better. This is super big. Zoom in to the thing. And yeah, I hope this is much better. And in the function name, I am missing an E of create. Oh, you are right. But because I made the same mistake, so it's kind of okay for now. Yeah, okay. Two mistakes can kind of cancel each other, so which is good. I like copy and pasting. Right. So any other thing, like, do you have any suggestions that we could add to this? Other things. Actually, I want to explore a little bit of the functionality of click. I think there's more to it than this. Okay, so maybe we could have a look. We could have argument there. What else? Switching to setup tools. Yeah, because like that is a little bit different from what I remember. Because last time I did, it's like I could just use it like a command, and then it's yeah. I think parameters that string command set of tools. I don't know. Maybe what is it saying? So far it's a block of n file. Yep, a standalone Python file. So can I use it like as a module or something? Ah. Yeah, so it kind of like a util that work on Windows. So this is actually what I want to try. Um, work with virtual env without yeah. So it work on Unix, which is my setup, which is great. So maybe this is what I can try. Setup tool integration. And instead of calling just the name of, you can install a new custom name with arguments. Yeah, custom name. It's like kind of now it's custom. So like this hello world, actually you can choose it. You can also like have your own extension, I think, if you want. But yeah, let's have a look at whether we can create like something different. When writing a command line utilities, it's recommended to write them as module. Yes, so this is actually what I tried to do. That it would be helpful if it's like kind of like I don't have to run the script. Okay, so it's kind of like just working like almost like an interface here. That you don't have to type Python. It's kind of like hidden. So let's have a look. So yeah, so if you want to run it, so how can I do that? So we have your script and set up the pie. So that's two things that we need. And then in my script, I have exactly the same thing. So let's give this a try maybe. So I would do it the same. Maybe I will use our script as my script. Okay, so uh, let's see if we can integrate that with setup tool. So maybe I will copy all these things to create the setup.py. So let's create a new thing. So maybe I'll do it here, new. It's called setup.py. And then here I could paste this thing. So I'm using setup tool. Name is not my script, it's init. Let's call it. And then py module init. It doesn't matter actually. Install require. I need to have click. Version open one. That's fine. So entry point. So I think this is the key of how it works. So I think this is like init equals to init CLI, I think. Yeah, okay. So let's double check. So the magic, yes, I am guessing it correctly. So it's the entry point parameters. So there are actually like some console script. So this equal sign makes it work, and then followed by the colon. So this is actually what. So let's test it out. So we have to install it. So we have to install init, which is a horrible name for the thing. So maybe I would change it up a little bit. So maybe the name I'll be like testing init. So yeah. So I know that I'm just testing some crazy stuff here. So here. Yep. Yeah, I hope it will just work. So yeah, so I have to install it. So pip install, oh, sorry, pip install -e dot. So this is like installing what we have locally. So when we have a setup.py in our directory here, that when I install, like if I tell get published, it won't get published if I don't upload it to PyPI. It's just like it just sit on my local computer. So it's kind of like a local package. So like yeah, so whenever you have set up the py, actually like if you type pip install -e dot, so -e means that it's editable. So when you change anything in your script, actually the change will be reflected in the install. And dot means that like it's the current directory, so install whatever that is setting up in the current directory. So this is what I'm doing here. Yep. So now I have testing init that is installed. Okay, so the next step is that if I type init, it should do the same thing, okay? Oops, sorry. Missing an E. Oops. Oh, no, attribute CRI. Maybe I'm missing something here, sorry. Let's double check. Oh yeah, you have to have CLI, sorry. Yeah, we have to use CLI, so maybe I'll change the name here to CLI. Yep, and then we don't need this, I think. Yeah, let's double check whether our setup is correct. Yeah, we don't need the main anymore. So let's clear this up so you can see it a little bit better and try init again. So now it works as a, yeah, edit after the colon. Yeah, I think I have in the entry script, I have put it init equals to init CLI. So that's why init itself would just work. So we can do it again, like hello world or whatever. I think we can't clash with the name, otherwise it's like horrible. So maybe like hello, Tommy. I don't know why it's like called hello Tommy, but anyway, so name is Tommy. Let's say. So yeah, now we have another file, hello Tommy here, and yeah, so this is the Tommy file. Yeah, and also like this info is actually like what is like the thing is got built and it's sitting there. So you need this. If you delete it, I think the whole thing will be broken. So don't do it. Yeah. So right. So yeah. So this is actually what I wanted. A CRI tool that you could install, and it just worked like a CRI tool. But I think yeah, the magic is sitting here in the entry point here. And you're correct that I need the colon CLI, but because I've set it equals to init, so it just worked the same. So yeah, so this is actually how we could have it like that. We could even make it a little bit complicated, I think. So package script. Oh, so I can put this in my package. Cool. Cool stuff. So I'm thinking whether I can add it in my Python client. Maybe I could do exactly the same thing. That I could have it here, like having this script that is for the CLI tool, and then I just need to create another entry point in the package. Um, yeah, interesting. But like the thing is, like we could actually build up on it. I think the thing is like we could have maybe an option in the command. So let's look at our script here. So let's say init. So yeah, we have the option here, but it's like actually there's a prompt. So I wonder whether we could just like have an option that without a prompt, and then you just like maybe let's say init, and then I can just put in a file name there. So let's give this a go. Whether I could do it like so maybe like init. Can I do it like this? And then I could be like test hello, something like that. Yeah, it could actually like skip over that thing, so I could actually set everything in one go, which is super cool. I really like that. So I can say like testing. So maybe check, it doesn't matter. Um, yeah, so I can actually set all of these things, right? Author, name. Oh, can I do help? I wonder. I wonder whether I could do like help like other things. So, yep, it could do help as well. So it just like tell me that there are different options here. Oh, this is super cool. I really like it. I'm digging it. This is actually what I want to do with the Python client, that I could have people, running different commands in the command line tool. And this is super cool. I really like that. And I could, have file name, and I could have author name. So maybe like two, and then I could have author name. Oh, this is too big. You can't see it. Okay. Uh, I don't know when is it wrapping around. So this is super weird. Okay, so let's try it. Yep, and it won't ask me anything if I put in all the options. Maybe I could make the option optional. Let's see if we can make the option optional. So can I just like look at the parameter here that what we could do with it? So okay, we can have different types of parameters. Yeah. So right. Oh, you can even put in a file. This is super cool. A path as well. Yes. Choice. Oh, you can have different choices. Ooh, let's have a look at the choice option. I'm intrigued. So hash type equals to this. So invalid choice. Okay, so you can actually have like choice that basically check whether it's a valid choice for you. And okay, so it's only two types. So if it doesn't, it would just like say that, oh, sorry, it's not a valid choice. And here also, when you ask help, it would just prompt like there are different choices there. Okay, this is quite nice. Um, Also integer range, I guess this works similarly. Like you just check whether that's in the range. If not, that it would just like say that no, sorry, you're wrong. Um, yeah, it's not valid. Yeah, so it would just say that the range is here, 0 to 10. So that's quite cool. And daytime as well. I love it. But can I make it optional though? Like, can I have a default option of that? Uh, hmm. Multiple in fully documented and hmm. Two type of parameters. Options and arguments. Okay. So what's the difference between options and arguments? And then so these are different parameter types. So let's see what's option. And then I think option maybe is like optional thing. So okay, so it's kind of like those things that oh dash dash x dash dash n mean that it's a new file maybe things like that. Okay, multi-value option. Yeah, so it's like it's optional that you could skip it. So message. So maybe I can make maybe I can make the author name optional. Let's try that. So and done. Oh, it's already an option, but like okay. Hmm. So default. Oh, you can set default. I think that's how. Okay. So maybe I would try to have the default equals to, or not file name, sorry, default equals um, to check. Okay, so if you don't put in a name, that's me. Right. Okay, so let's try that. You could create a bunch of custom script and put them in packages. Yes, that's what is amazing. Then you can create a click interface that lists all the scripts and have the option to download the module to add to a new project. It's very lightweight though. Yes, I agree. I agree. I agree. That's very cool, and that's why this is so good. Click, and I think I'll be like using it extensively in the next month or so when I'm building the command line tool. So yeah, the visualization thing that I was working on is kind of working now. Of course, it needs some polishing, but I would just close the file for now and like work on other things a little bit. So kind of, so command line tool will be like something that I want to work on. Okay, so let's try out the default thingy. So if I have a file name there, oops, yeah, I am crossing things out. Okay, so uh, oh, it's just like ask me like if I enter, then it will be check. Okay, so it doesn't really skip the thing. Hmm. Okay, so but yeah, like I just want people. Oh, required. I think yeah. So maybe required equals to false, so people can skip it if they want to. So let's try this one. So required. Oops, my comma are a little bit crazy for us. So let's see what's the difference here. So let's try that again. I'm creating a lot of hello world file here. I gotta delete all of them afterwards because it's a little bit stupid now. Hello 4, and it still asks my name. Yeah, it's still required. Hmm. Uh, as an argument, simply pass in required equal to true. The name of the first long option. Yeah, I want to like skip an option if like people don't put in a value that this like it won't get asked. Hmm. Yeah, this is a little bit tricky if I don't want to put in the option. So show default. Is it show default? Showing command help? Or is it showing in help? Okay. So yeah. Hmm. I don't know. Maybe you can't really skip it. If you know how to skip it, let me know. Cause I really want to know how you can skip something. Multiple counting. Um, Boolean flags. Uh, yeah. I don't know. It seems a little bit silly if you can't skip an option. Like if people don't put in like don't want that option, like just use the defaults, then maybe prompt. Yeah, prompts equal to false maybe. Because I have prompt, so maybe that's why it's. So if I delete the prompt, oh maybe I'm just being silly. So if I delete the prompt, it won't be there. Uh, yeah. So okay, let's save it and then do it again. Yep. Now yeah. Okay. So you just delete the prompt, so it won't ask you the prompt. Okay. So yeah. So this is so far working very well. I'm liking it. Is there anything that you want me to try? Let me know, because like I think I'm quite happy with it already. Dynamic defaults. So you can set the prefix and the map. And And well, you can even set a lambda in it. This is crazy. So yeah, you can take in the options and then depending on it, you have different defaults. Which is, I think, all of these would be useful if we have more like a complicated use case, which it may happen very soon. I may actually have a follow-up tutorial afterwards when I've used it extensively, and then maybe you know put all these like things into test, and then I can if I found something useful, I could give another proper tutorial of how to use it and things like that. And maybe show you what have I done with it and things like that. Dangerous operation. What is this? Oh, it's like asking, "Are you sure?" or things like that. Yeah. Um, right. Echo drop or tables. Oh, you could do this. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, like the multi-script thing. Okay, we haven't tried that, right? So because now we everything is in it, so maybe we can all put in here that we could have different scripts. So maybe we could put what we could put we could put the testing script here. Oh, hello. What do we have here? We have the testing. Yeah, let's put the testing script into test. So hello would be a hello, I think. So if I put hello, it will be equals to so this testing colon hello. Yeah, so let's try this one. So whether we can use hello. I don't know whether I need to install it again. So let's just try. Yeah, it's not there. So maybe I would do the pip install -u -e dot. Okay. Oh, I haven't deleted the main in testing. So let me delete all these things. Actually, command it out. So yeah, let's try. Let's try if hello work. Oh yeah, it works now. So so let me put this. Okay, so check. Hello check. Okay. Let's try it again. So hello now works. So we check and then hello check and then it needs to work. Name of the file. So hello check. Yeah. So you can have multiple script. You just put it here. So different command would be different. Oh, sorry. Set up the pie. Different command would be different things here. Multiple script works this way. So this is the file name. This is the function name. So this is good. Yeah. Again, if there's anything you want me to try, give me some challenge. Let me know. Because this is quite short, actually, today's episode, but I think this is quite fun. We try out something new, and it's rather than me just talking about some Python facts. Is we are trying a library that is actually useful. So I'm guessing also using this with the OS module, submodule, then we could actually run a lot of things with our custom command line tool. For example, spin up a container or things like that. So that's actually nice. Callback for validation, all this stuff. So I can see that this could get complicated very soon. So it could be very simple use case, or it could get very sophisticated. So Click is amazing. So yeah, I would extensively try this out when I'm building the command line tool for the Python client, and so basically I'm using this for work, and then I would let how it goes, and then maybe after a month or so, I would come back with a proper tutorial on Click and show you what I've done with it, and there's some tips that I found out that people may make mistake or things like that. But otherwise, it's look very easy to use, easy to start. It is very simple, but it could get complicated as well if you need it to be. Um, yeah, and I've seen a lot of different, Python libraries are using it, so it's good, really. I think it's kind of more like a golden standard. So, yeah, thank you so much for popping in the chat room. I really like it. So sorry about this episode being a bit short, and also there are some internet problems earlier. But yeah, I think this would be the new format of Python Zero to Hero rather than tutorial. I just like maybe do some, more casual kind of Python exploring and keep it short and light and easy. So maybe that's better. That's, it won't blow your mind. It's just like some easy thing that we'll discover together, rather than, I'm kind of like giving a lecture because like I'm not a teacher, but I'm a Python lister. I love Python. So yeah, and also it's quite busy in this quarter because like COVID hits and all this like conference stuff got pushed, squished into this like last quarter of the year. Um, yeah, let's hope things get better next year. We are not so sure what's going on like after this winter, but just stay safe and hope for the best, and we'll see how it goes. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and hope you have a nice weekend. And I will see you actually. Oh, actually, we'll take a break on the Wednesday Meet Me Pie this week. So I will see you on Friday. Sorry, like Lace and I both need a break for because like we have been working very hard during this time of COVID time, and yeah, there are some changes in both of our lives as well. So we need to maybe spend more time, take care of ourselves, and then we'll be back, to stream and then chat with you all. So yeah, I will see you on Friday and Sunday as well. So next week, I think we can explore other things. I'm still thinking what we could explore. Maybe some other modules. Like, give me suggestions. I love suggestions. Give me some suggestions. Like on on Twitter, you can send me messages or anything that we could try out together. So yeah, I will see you very very soon. Take care. Bye.